Hello, welcome. I'm Lauren Clark. Today's class is going to be all about opening up through the front body and opening up the heart. We'll get started here in this seated position on our shins with our sit bones resting on our heels. We'll start with the hands resting on the thighs and close the eyes. Just start to bring awareness to the breath, feeling the breath come in through the nose, down into the belly, and then exhaling, rising up and out the nose. Gently feel the sit bones pressing down into the heels, a gentle tucking of the chin, lifting up through the crown of the head. Just finding some length here in the spine. Take one more breath here, and then we'll keep breathing. Inhale, you can open your eyes if you would like, or keep them closed. Inhale to lift the nose up towards the sky, just the nose, gently opening up through the front of the neck. And exhale to lower the nose down, or the chin down towards the chest. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, lower the chin down, drawing a line up and down with the nose. Making sure not to crunch into the back of the neck. We want to keep length in it, especially if this is your first movements of the day. We're following the breath in and up. Exhale, lowering the nose. This time, as you lift the nose up, lifting the chin, gaze up, gently pull the shoulders back. Super gentle movement. And then exhale to round the shoulders forward, lowering the chin down towards the chest. Inhale, drawing the shoulders back, lifting the nose, lifting the gaze. Exhale, rounding through the shoulders, bringing them forward, tucking the chin. Now gently start to create a little bit more movement down the spine. So moving, if you can imagine moving one vertebrae at a time, or adding one vertebrae at a time as we open up here, until you are engaging the whole spine as you curl into cat, tucking the chin, tucking the pubic bone, rolling the shoulders forward, and then inhaling for cow, lifting the chin, tilting the tailbone back, pulling the heart forward. Keep following your breath. In to lift into cow, exhale to curl into cat. On your exhale, curling forward, and this time as you inhale, bring the arms out wide. And exhale, cross the right arm over the left. Give yourself a big hug as you curl into cat. Inhale, arms go wide. Bring the heart forward. Exhale, the same. Cross the left arm over the right. Give yourself a big hug, curling in. One more time with each arm cross. So inhale, open. Exhale, right arm over left. Inhale to open. Exhale, left arm over right. Big hug, last hug here. Give yourself a good squeeze. Inhale to open. And this time we'll stay open and then clasp the fingertips behind the back and gently draw them down, the hands down towards the floor. It doesn't have to be super extended, just a gentle lifting of the heart up towards the sky, broadening through the collarbones. Gaze lifts towards the top corner, front corner of the room. Big breath here into the heart. And release the palms, plant them down on the earth, coming into tabletop position. So walk the knees back if you need, stacking shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. Ground down through the inner edges of the palms. Gently draw the belly button up into the spine and tuck the pubic bone. So you'll notice this difference if you watch me here between this just relaxed posture here and bringing it all into the center, just gently engaging the core. Ground down through the right palm here. Keep a slight bend in the right elbow. Extend the left foot back behind you and then lift the foot. Option to be here. Actually, ground down through the left fingertips and inner edge of the palm. Lift the left foot. Extend the right arm out in front of you. So we're in this kind of extended tabletop position. Inhale to reach from the fingertips out through the toes. And exhale to bend the right elbow, bend the left knee, draw them in towards each other underneath your chest. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, extend. We'll do this one more time. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, extend and hold. Then bend the left knee. Bring the foot like the toes pointing up towards the sky. Reach your right hand back to the inner arch of the foot. If you can reach it here with your hand, go ahead and do so. If you need a strap, a belt, or a scarf will work as well, just to give you that extra length. If you're here with me, press the foot into the hand, hand into the foot. Try and square the shoulders towards the front of the room. So instead of this opening to the right side of the room, I'm going to square forward, press the foot into the hand, hand into the foot. Gaze lifts just slightly. I don't want to crank the neck back. Just keep the gaze forward with a long back of the neck. Breathing here. Keep the belly button drawing in. Feel this opening through the front body, through the heart. If you sit at a desk all day, this is great just to counter some of that forward folding that we're often in. One more breath here. And release, reach the fingertips forward, reach the toes back, and lower the hand down, lower the knee. Maybe rock back side to side, finding any movements that you need before we move to the other side. This time ground down through the inner edge of the right palm, so pressing the index finger and thumb mounds down to the earth. Keep a slight bend in the elbow. Send the right foot back, lift the toes, and then lift the left fingertips, reaching them forward. Gaze is down at the earth, belly button's drawing in, finding that engagement in the core. Inhale to reach from the fingertips out through the toes, and exhale, bend the elbow, bend the knee, drawing them in towards each other under the chest. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, stay here. And then inhale to bend the right knee. Reach the left fingertips back towards the right foot. Bring the hand to the inner edge of the foot, or using your strap or scarf, whatever you have, to wrap that around your foot. Press the foot into the palm, palm into the foot. Feel that oppositional pull. Try and square the shoulders towards the front of the room. It won't be exact, but just feel that pulling back of the right shoulder and gentle pulling forward of the left. Gaze is forward, not up too high, so we can keep that length in the back of the neck. Keep the belly button drawing in. See if you can lift that left thigh away from the earth, or the right thigh, pardon me. Breathe into the opening of the front body here. And then release, reaching the hand forward, reaching the toes back. And exhale, lower the hand down, lower the knee down. Tuck the toes. Lift the hips up and back into downward facing dog. Walking it out here if you need, finding any movements that feel good. And coming to stillness. Inhale to bend the knees, send the gaze forward. Slowly step to the front of your mat. As slowly as you can, especially as we're warming up here. Inhale, halfway lift. Gently pulling the heart forward through the collarbones. Exhale, fold. Inhale to slowly roll up vertebrae by vertebrae, feeling the back of the heart lift up towards the sky until you're standing in Tadasana, arms at your side. And take a few breaths here, just grounding down, feeling the weight in all four corners of the feet. Keep a slight bend in the knees. Feel lifting through the crown of the head. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. Maybe close the eyes. Take one deep breath in through the nose. Exhale on a sigh. We'll keep moving. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, swan dive, leading with the heart, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, heart pulls through the forearms. Exhale, plant the palms, step the feet back, plank pose. Inhale. Exhale, lower knees, chest, and chin. And then unfurl here, curl, and rise up, cobra. Exhale, release, tuck the toes, press back, downward facing dog. Now here in your downward facing dog, rise up onto the tippy toes and bend the knees generously, so much so that your belly probably rests on the thighs. Keep pressing down through the hands, pressing the earth away, pressing out of the shoulders. And then with each exhale, feel your heart gently melting down towards the earth. There might not be any change in movement here. It's more of just imagining the shoulders opening, the heart melting down. Just breathing into this space, breathing into the belly, feeling it press into the thighs. Now straighten out through the legs. Coming back into our traditional downward facing dog, and inhale to reach the right foot up towards the sky. Exhale, draw the knee in towards the chest, place the foot between the palms, getting there however you need. Lower the left knee down, you can untuck the left toes. And inhale, rise up, low lunge. Arms reach up overhead, relax the shoulders away from the ears. Gently pull the right hip back, left hip forward. Feel the heart gently lift up towards the sky on your inhale. And exhale to sweep the hands down towards the earth. Lace the fingers behind your back as we did at the beginning of this class. And then draw the fingers down towards the earth, broadening through the collarbone, lifting the heart. Gaze lifts slightly. Again, always keeping that length in the back of your neck. If you need more stability here, I just almost fell over. You can walk your right foot out a little bit wider. So lift the heart here, draw the hands down towards the earth. Keep the belly button drawing into, tailbone lengthening down. And then exhale to lean forward. You can start to lift the hands away from the low back. So they start to come up towards the sky. Doesn't matter how high up they come. Lowering the chest either towards onto the right thigh or into the inside of the right leg as you lower the forehead down towards the earth. Bowing into this low lunge, humble warrior position. Gaze can be down at the earth, the inside of your right foot, or if you would like to challenge yourself here a bit more, start to gaze back towards the back of the mat, or even close the eyes. Again, feeling the belly press into the thigh here, opening of the heart. Inhale to rise back up, press firmly into that front foot to lift, pulling the fingers down towards the earth. One more breath. And release. Lower the left hand down onto the mat on the inside of the right foot, maybe about a foot away. Bring your right hand to your low back. placing the palm down, fingers pointing towards your butt. This is gentle, open twist here. You can gaze up at the sky if that's comfortable on your neck, or down at the earth, or anywhere in between. Feel the shoulder blades drawing back and together on the back. Gently twisting the heart open towards the right. One more breath here. Big inhale through the nose. And exhale, you can walk the right foot in if it was wide, plant the right hand, and slide back into downward facing dog. Big breath here. And release. Inhale, reach the left foot up towards the sky. Exhale, knee draws in towards the chest. Place the foot between the palms. Lower your right knee down. Untuck the toes and rise up. Low lunge, walking the left foot out wide here if you'd like a little bit more balance. Or just a wider stance can sometimes be comfortable. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. Breathing into your heart space. Inhale. And exhale to sprinkle the fingertips or the fingers down towards the earth. Lace the hands. Try and switch the grip. So whichever is the more comfortable way, do the uncomfortable way. Bring the hands to the low back and then gently draw the hands down towards the earth, lifting the heart, broadening through the collarbone. Keep the belly button drawing in here, tailbone lengthening down so that we can move this opening into the thoracic spine, into the front of the heart, versus the low back that's really mobile already. One more breath here, inhale. And exhale to lift the hands away from the low back, or keeping them there, whatever is more comfortable, as you lower the chest down towards the earth, whether kind of onto the left thigh or on the inside of the left thigh. Relax the head down, gazing down at the earth, or challenging yourself a bit by gazing back or even closing the eyes. It's okay if you're a little wobbly here. It's a tough position. Just be with wherever you are. Inhale wherever you are and smile. Big exhale to release. On your next inhale, rise back up, pressing firmly into the left foot. Keep the hands clasped here as you lift the heart open. And release. Place the right hand on the inside of the left foot, about a foot away, and bring the left palm to the low back, fingertips pointing down towards the butt, pulling the shoulder blades onto the back body, opening the heart towards the left. All this movement's just to gently counter the typical postures that we are in throughout the day when we are sitting at our desks, looking at our phones, maybe even when we're eating, we're a little slouched. It's good to open up. Exhale, plant the left palm down on the earth. You can walk the left foot in, tuck the right toes, slide the left foot back, downward facing dog. Taking a traditional downward dog here, or if you'd like to, bend the knees, let the belly rest into the thighs and heart melts down. Your option here for 2 breaths. Last breath. Coming into downward facing dog. Inhale to send the gaze forward, bend the knees, slowly step up, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, slowly rolling up to Tadasana. Head stacked over heart, stacked over hips. Big breath here. And release. Now step the right foot back. You can step the left foot back too, so you are facing me if that makes more sense to you. Doesn't matter. With the feet wide, about 3 to 4 feet wide, point the toes out and heels in. So you'll just kind of walk the heels in, toes out. Bend to the knees, trying to track them over the ankles. It's kind of an awkward position. If you need to shorten your stance or lengthen it, play around with it. Doesn't have to be perfect. Lengthen the tailbone down towards the earth, belly button draws in. Bring the arms to cactus here. So instead of this pulling forward, we want to bring the elbows in line with the shoulders. Keep the navel drawing in towards the spine. Standing here in goddess pose. Sometimes it's nice to have this more neutral opening versus countering by pulling the heart forward and the shoulders back. Both are good. One more breath here. If your legs are shaking, so are mine. And exhale to bring the hands down onto the knees. You can start to really kind of put some weight into the hands on the knees and send the sit bones back. So here you're sort of countering your balance. Drop the left shoulder down. You'll feel the right shoulder kind of lift and drop back. This is gentle twist. Gazing over towards the right. Deep belly breaths. And then switch sides. So come back through center. Lower the right shoulder down. And like you're dropping it down towards the earth. Left shoulder will gently twist open. And come back to center. Rise back up to goddess for one more breath. And inhale, straightening out through the legs. Reach the fingertips up. And exhale, just placing the hands down at the front of your mat. Slide whichever foot back. If you did switch sides on me, you could slide your right foot back instead of the left. And we'll come into puppy dog pose. So stack the hips over the knees. If you don't have a mirror, it can be a little bit difficult to see that, but just do the best you can. And then walk the hands forward as much as is comfortable, but eventually, as you open up, you might bring the chest down towards the earth, maybe resting the face or the forehead on the earth. Opening through the shoulders. Relaxing the belly. One more breath here. And then press firmly into the forearms and the palms and start to bend the elbows and roll forward so that you lower the thighs down, the hips, the belly, coming into Sphinx pose. Hands and forearms down on the earth, shoulders and chest are lifted, gazing towards the front of the room. Gently drawing the elbows back towards the rest of your body to feel the heart pull forward. Then release, coming all the way down, so lowering the chest and the shoulders. And bring the arms to your sides here. Extend the left arm out to the side. So all the way out. Bend the right knee, so the toes are kind of pointing up towards the earth. Tent the right fingertips, and start to press into the right fingertips until you're rolling over onto your left shoulder. You bring your right foot back behind you. So look at the screen here if you are a little bit confused. We're opening up through the right pec. So left leg is out straight, left arm is extended back behind you. I like to tent my right fingertips here. It just brings a little bit more engagement. I like to come onto my right tippy toes so I can keep pressing down. Again, finding more muscular engagement versus just, it's not bad to just relax here, but I like this extra lift. One more deep belly breath. And then release, rolling slowly back onto the belly. And then extend the right arm out. Bend the left knee, toes point up towards the earth. Tent the left fingertips out to the side. And start to press into the left fingertips, rolling onto the left shoulder, or the right shoulder, excuse me. Bringing the left toes to the earth behind you, either on the tippy toes. You can lower the foot down here too if you would like. It's just about personal preference for these parts. And only going as far as feels comfortable. So if this is too intense to roll all the way open, you don't have to go very far. Just to where you feel a stretch. A little discomfort's okay. We want to avoid pain though. Noticing if either side is different, tighter, or just any sensations. Slowly roll back to center onto the belly. And then we'll make our way onto our back body. So however you want to do that, just rolling over, whatever is most comfortable to you. And once you're there, hug the knees in towards the chest. Gently rock back and forth along the low back. And then keeping the right knee hugged in, extend the left leg out. Keeping the left hand on the right knee, bring your right arm out to a T and gently draw the right knee over towards the left. Then bring the left arm out to a T as well. So you're in this supine twist with your arms in a T. Now, option 2, just stay here, but I will offer some movements that you can do. With the right shoulder pressing down into the earth, bring the right fingertips to the right shoulder so you can feel your elbows bent and you just have your hand rested on your shoulder. And slowly start to draw or slide your hand across over to the left side and all the way out to the left fingertips or wherever it feels comfortable. Maybe go past the left fingertips, maybe don't go as far as the hand. And then inhaling to slide the hand back and all the way open back to your T. And do that 2 more times. So exhale to bring the right hand to the shoulder, slide across the left arm, all the way over. And inhale to slide the hand back, opening up. One more time, sliding the right hand along the left arm. And inhale to open. Wherever you are now, just take one more breath. And inhale back to center. So hug the right knee in and hug the left knee in and switch. So extend the right leg out, hugging the left knee in. Whew. My rights and lefts are all over the place. Bring the left arm out to the side, laying it at down at a T, and gently draw the left knee over towards the right, and then extend the right arm out to a T as well. So option 2, stay here or take the same movements that you took on the other side. So if you're here with me with those movements, bring the left hand or fingertips to the left shoulder. And exhale to slide the hand along the chest, along the right arm, over towards the right fingers. Inhale, opening back up to your T, sliding the hand back and open. Exhale, sliding the arm across, hand across, over toward the right arm. Inhale to open. One more time. Exhale, sliding over. Inhale, open. And then inhaling. Back to center. Hug both knees in towards the chest. Give yourself a big squeeze. And then lower the feet down. So plant the feet as wide as the mat, knees pointing up. And then you can let the knees knock in towards each other, coming into constructive rest. We'll bring one hand to the belly and one hand to the heart to end our class today. First, just coming back to stillness, coming back to the breath. Maybe bringing awareness to your belly rising or your heart beating. And give thanks to yourself for showing up on your mat here today. I'll leave you here in this position. Stay as long as you would like. Have a beautiful rest of your day.